should use this more often, more often, more often, more often, more often. Also, I did just upload a whisper ramble talking about how I don't know if I should cut my hair or not. But you know what? I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I got the hairdressing scissors from my bathroom and I cut it all off. So it's still long, but I feel like it looks a lot lighter and a lot neater. I've got these layers and I think it looks, I like it. So at first it was a little bit uneven, so I had to cut this side a little bit more. And from my previous horrible haircut that I did to myself, this side was a lot thicker for some reason. But I think it's okay now. It's okay now. I also really regret dyeing my hair. I really shouldn't have done that. But you know what? It's all because of the horrible hairdresser that I went to that bleached my hair so badly. Because when I went, it looked like I had just a line of bleach. So you know what that made me do? It made me use box dye. And I used brown, but since it is box dye and not my natural hair color, sometimes it looks orange, and I truly do not like that. I truly do not like that. Truly do not like that. It is meant to be ash brown, but it looks kind of orange. Is it just me? I have used some blue shampoo on it to try to get rid of some of the orange tones, but I've also wondered if I should just buy some. I've also wondered if I should just buy some blue hair dye and put it on my hair for 5 or 10 minutes and see what that does. I am very curious, but I also do not want to accidentally dye my hair blue, because that would probably be much harder to fix than a little bit of brown in my hair. A little bit of brown, 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 a little bit of brown. So anyway, what have you been up to lately? My technology is breaking all over the place, so my ring light that I don't really use that often, the tripod legs snapped off, and I used that for my phone tripod, so then I didn't have a phone tripod. But then I realized that I had another ring light hidden in a little storage box that I have, and luckily it had a removable bottom leg thing that I could put on the phone tripod, which is how I successfully ended up here. But that means if I want to use my ring light, I have to buy a new tripod for it. So I should basically just get a new ring light, although I have not really been filming at night lately because I feel like I really like the natural light that comes from the sunlight, so I don't know, it's one or the other. Natural light with noisy kids outside, or uses the shower, we can hear the pipes like screaming, which is really annoying. So I don't know why that is happening, but every night there is a huge sound because they are using the shower, and it's not a nice sound at all. So I hope that somebody comes to fix that. Somebody comes to fix that. Somebody comes to fix that. Come to fix that. Come to fix that. How does somebody come to fix that? It is slowly getting darker. It's almost 5 p.m., but it is daylight savings, and by the time you've finished work, it's absolutely dark and depressing, and it's freezing cold, which is why the heater just went off just then. At least this heater is really good. I definitely recommend it if you can buy it where you are. It's the 𝘺𝘆𝘀𝗽𝗃 white gloss panel heater, I think it's called, and you can control it with an app on your phone, but the thing is that it doesn't always work. Like, there is an option to set a timer or a countdown, or like if it's 10 a.m. turn the heater on. You can do that. You can do that in the app. However, that does not mean that it's going to work. Okay? Do not think that it's going to work properly. If you think that about technology, then you are incorrect. You are incorrect if you think that technology is going to work. Going to work. Going to work. Going to work. Also, if you would remember, I had COVID about 1 week ago, and now my mom and my sister also have COVID. But let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. It was not from me. They did not catch it from me. We don't even live in the same city, so there's no way they could have got it from me. No, they did not catch it from me. They got it from work, because 20 people caught COVID at their work, and the manager, they work at the same place, by the way. The manager said, even if you have COVID, you can come and work. What is wrong with the world? Did we learn absolutely nothing? 2 years in lockdown for nothing. 2 years in lockdown for nothing, for nothing, for nothing, for nothing, for absolutely nothing. What a horrible manager. A horrible manager. A horrible manager. Meanwhile, my manager, when I had COVID, was like, don't worry about rushing to come back to work. I know that COVID is hard to recover from. So take your time, take it easy when you're coming back to work. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are so nice. Thank you so much. And I think it really helped that I took my time. I took the whole week off. And the fact that I was able to recover completely before I started stressing about anything was definitely a positive benefit to me. Positive benefit. which is kind of annoying because I feel like just the setup of the video, the lighting was perfect, and I talked for about 30 minutes. So now I'll have to do that again, but it's okay because, wow, frog in my throat. It is okay because I have notes, and I actually, were you still filming? Because my phone was like low power mode. I have notes that I can read from, and talking through it actually made me realize some things that I forgot about, which I can add. So that is okay. I can film that again. And also we bought pork belly from 𝘀𝘆𝗀𝗶, so we've had it 2 nights in a row, and we also gonna have it tonight and tomorrow because the expiry date was a lot sooner than we expected, and my boyfriend does not want to put it in the freezer because the quality will be ruined. So we are becoming literal pigs from eating too much pork belly. Although I love pork belly with a little bit of samjang. Have you been to Korean barbecue? Or have you been to the tteokbokki buffet called 𝘀𝘀𝗽𝗍? Because if you like tteokbokki and you have not been there, you definitely 100% you need to go there because they have all these different rice cakes and all these sauces that you can make your own combination from. They also have chicken as a side dish, which is really good, and they have like noodles, and you can get ice cream at the end, but it's just really cheap ice cream. I wouldn't get ice cream from that. I'm not sure how many stores they have internationally, but I know they're very popular in Korea, and there's 2 stores in Australia so far, and there's probably going to be more because it's very popular. It's always filled with people, and the one in Sydney also has karaoke on top, which I've never been to, but that would be a nice little date course. Although if you're going to eat there, do not eat anything else that day because you will be extremely full. And if you're going to get your money's worth, you need to be extremely full because it's a little bit expensive, but then again it is a buffet and they don't know how much you're going to eat, so you gotta get your value out of it. You know, you gotta get your value out of it. You gotta get your value. Anyway, this was just a quick little video because I was interrupted from making the actual video I was going to make by the screaming children outside. Not that they did anything wrong. They did nothing wrong. However, when you're trying to film a video, it can get frustrating. It's not their fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. Do not worry. I'm not blaming them. Okay? It's going to be fine. And I will see you in my next video. Please subscribe if you have not already, and can't wait to see you